On an evenest roll, it's we three trolls. We three trolls. Ooh, we three trolls. We three trolls. We three trolls. We three trolls. Hey, we hope y'all are having a good time tonight. Remember that the Comedy Store in no way improves of anything on this program at all.
Alright, we're rolling.
Rolling.
Alright, who wants to look at my dick? Joe, you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's covered with sores.
I don't need
Ew.
Nah, I don't think so.
We don't have any.
That's kind of weird. I still
Yeah,
want to
some
look at
sore
it.
headphones.
No homo, no sexual.
Oh
Whatever.
no, there's lots of homo. How do you
Yeah?
think I got sores all over my dick?
Aw, dude.
Got it from homo.
You gotta stop doing that. You gotta wrap it up.
Anyway. Joe Marrese.
Real homos go hard. Anyway.
Joseph Larkin, great to be here.
That's me.
Love
Is that how you say your
Rose.
name? Joe Marrese?
Marrese, yeah.
Joe Marrese.
Some people say Marrese, but
Okay.
Marrese's the preferred.
Yeah, Joe's a comedian here. He's also a door guy, and I just discovered you on Instagram, Joe Eats.
Yeah.
And I was really drunk one night, and I was laughing so hard. I'm like, if I was a dude, let's say, just doing that to random chicks, that would look really psychotic because it was like 20 in a row likes, and he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, how did I not know? How did I not discover this guy?
It's a
Anyway,
great show.
it's really good.
I like watching Joe eat.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad the theme of your show is We Three Trolls or the title, because people have been actually trolling me on that, and I'm starting to get really sick of it.
About the food?
Well, yeah, it's like I'm getting comments like, give us a real, are you ever going to give a review of the food? Some guy today's like, what's the end game here? It's like,
What a
it's like-
fucking
it's like,
idiot.
you laughing, bitch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're winning though,
Yeah.
because that's the whole point
Yeah.
is to get them. You're trolling them, really.
Yeah,
Honestly, you are.
I never respond to the negative. I don't.
Yeah. It's really silly and it's very funny. I mean, I don't know.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all
Yeah.
it's meant to be. It's not a real review show.
Yeah.
These people go watch the Food Network if you want. This is that's
No,
this is the
I
wrong
would watch
show.
you on the Food Network.
Yeah, I would love to be.
Yeah. You're like Guy Fieri, but not,
Not a
the blonde-
pedophile?
Not a pedophile. And not,
Not
gay.
a literal pedophile?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if these people want me doing thumbs or stars or what.
Maybe you gotta dye your hair.
1 through 10.
I'm just saying you're really money.
I'm not giving a rating.
That's all.
Yeah.
I could be a fucking food channel dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, this macaroni and cheese is money. Now pay me my money.
Yeah,
I can do that.
With that beard,
easy.
you look like a well-traveled, like.
Oh, I am well
yeah.
traveled. I'll take them to Thailand. I'll take them on a. They should have I'll do on a travel channel the sex
Cambodia,
sex
all the
tourism. Yeah,
sex
yeah.
trafficking.
I mean, like, oh, there's fucking 15-year-old children in here. I am horrified. I said 13 and
That
under.
is to die for.
That butthole was c'est magnifique. C'est magnifique. That butthole was so money. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, I have to start with a story real quick.
All right.
Since we already,
Oh, I thought we were gonna start with a prayer.
I felt like we already exhausted
really
all
we
that was
usually do.
interesting about Joe. You can leave now. I'm not like a sports nut. That might shock you. I know I look like kind of a
Yeah.
jock.
Just a nut.
With that sweater, right?
I know, kind of a jock. One time when I was walking around in Vancouver, this guy stopped me on the street and goes, "Best dressed." He said that to me, and then he goes, "Goth jock." That's my look. I'm a goth jock.
Nice.
Hilarious.
Anyway, but I'm thinking about getting into sports because specifically boxing. I think I have a new favorite boxer. Mexican boxer Dario Larralde says Hitler was right and gays are a plague.
No way.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
This is the guy I'm going to be supporting from here on out. By the way, I got this from a website called pinknews.co.uk, which already someone told me this week is a fake news site. So take what you will out of the story. It might be a complete lie, but I can't believe Pink
Is that
News
even a
would
real
lie to us.
boxer? I don't follow
Is he
boxing
good?
at all.
I
I
don't-
don't even
yeah.
know any
Let's find
boxers.
out. He is great. Listen to what he says. He says Adolf Hitler is a great Nazi dictator, and he calls gay people a plague. In a since deleted video on Twitter, Jesus Christ, man, he really believed in this. Earlier this month, the boxer says, "Fucking gays." Oh, I had my voice on the whole time. Whoops.
Oh my god.
Now it's just gonna sound terrible.
Joe can't hear because he doesn't have the headphones.
Sorry about that. Fucking gays. I have a fucking phobia everywhere I go. Every day there's always a fucking gay punk on the corner watching me, and I hate it. Why me? I'm a fucking magnet for gays. You know what, bro?
Hey,
me too.
What do
Me
you
too.
think, though? Do you think
Yeah.
he's a little bit gay?
Yes.
I mean, do you think he's got molested, or he maybe likes to fuck dudes?
Well, first
he
of all,
hates
let me just
himself
point
so
out,
much.
Hitler
Yeah.
was a very good-looking guy. That right
speak
there
for
is
yourself.
suspect. Right there, he loves Hitler and hates gays. Well, I don't know. I think you have a crush on Hitler, bro.
Yeah,
You're gay.
possibly.
Gay for hit.
By the way, I
Yeah.
hate that. I hate that. Just because you hate gays, that makes you gay. I hate spiders. Does that make me an arachnoid? I don't fucking think so. I don't know. Just toss that
Well,
out
with
there.
politicians, it usually turns out that way. So I think
100% of the time. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not going to be a politician. Oh, by the way, this podcast means I could never be a politician anyway.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or host the Oscars, or have any career in Hollywood.
I didn't
whatsoever.
want to host the Oscars anyway. I didn't want to play in your reindeer games, Hollywood. Anyway, that's all. That's all I had to say on that. We're done with that story too. I guess the podcast is over.
All right, time to go. Thanks, Joe.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Hey, so you started comedy in Chicago, or are you just from Chicago?
No, I started comedy there also. Yes,
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Were you hanging around Kumail Nanjiani and what was that lesbo's name? The one who hates me that said a bunch of mean shit about me? The popular one? The only popular one?
The only popular lesbian?
Yeah,
Oh.
in comedy.
Uh,
Cameron
Yes,
Esposito.
yes,
Did you
yeah,
did you
that's
ever
right.
see her around?
Uh,
Was she a tyrant at the
I
open
think
mics?
I met her a couple times. Kumail was already here by the time I started.
He was afraid. He was like, I heard this new guy, Joe Marrese's in town. I need to leave.
Like a lot of the heavy hitters you guys know from, well, except for Hannibal. He was there maybe still another year when I started.
Yeah, and he used to
pretty much
he used to
everybody was
grind,
already
too,
out
huh?
there. Yeah, he was a very hardworking comic, and yeah, people would say how he just would go to the shittiest open mics every night and just keep doing his shit, and just got so good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was really bad at the start. Everyone used to make fun of him, so he used to go out to like 5 open mics a night until he was a crusher.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool. See the guy
Isn't
that outed?
that how that works usually? I don't think anybody's good in the beginning.
Yeah,
I
I
was.
don't know who he is.
You were?
I was. Yeah, I had to pretend to be terrible for 5 years just because I didn't want to hurt everyone's feelings and make them jealous.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta play that game too.
Yeah.
And you're extremely beautiful, so you have to make sure.
Thank
know.
you for noticing.
Yes,
At
I
least
know.
someone's
I'm
not
telling you this
blind
stuff.
around here. Anyway.
But yeah, it's a great city to start comedy in, I felt. But then I was like, all right, that's
How many years were you in Chicago doing stand-up?
doing stand-up 4.
No fooling.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing stand-up for, Joe?
Like 10 and a half years.
Sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
it's a while.
Yeah.
That's
why
how come you're
pretty
so good. Yeah.
Were
Yeah,
you
I
in
mean,
San
that's-
Diego before you came down here, or?
No, just Chicago straight to here.
Oh, wow,
I got
okay.
here in February 2012. So yeah,
Okay.
I've been here almost 7 years.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
it, man. It was like a fucking volcano erupted here in Louisiana, in Los Angeles. Everyone was like, "You guys heard about this Joe
Yeah.
Marrese?"
Yeah, I hit the scene pretty hard.
Oh hell yeah! It was like a
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah, I heard that Camille almost left here.
Yeah,
After you got
it just
here
shook
too,
things
you know?
up.
One time he left a hamburger restaurant because I was eating there. Kumail. Anyway, just FYI, no one likes me, Joe.
Well, thanks for having me. I like
We
it.
like you, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, sick. Does anyone have any more stories? Do we have any more questions for Joe?
I have a race off.
Oh yeah, goddamn.
Fuck yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
So, this man burst through
Hold
wall
on,
with
you have
pants.
to tell him what
Yeah, Joe
what
doesn't know
race-
this-
he doesn't
Oh,
know
okay,
the
so you have to
race.
guess the race. Sorry.
Based
Oh,
on the
guess the
headline,
race
you have to
and-
guess the race.
Just-
Yeah.
okay, just on the
Black,
headline.
white, Asian, whatever, Indian, whatever you think.
Okay, great.
Filipino.
Yeah, man bursts through wall with pants around his ankles as he attempts to rob Hyundai dealership. And it's in
Wow.
Florida, if that helps.
Oh,
They're always in Florida.
damn. Yeah, Florida kind of. Yeah, this state kind of man.
Hell yeah.
Pants around the ankles.
Yep.
Tried to rob a Hyundai dealership.
We're just seeing how racist you are. Just pick any race. It doesn't matter. Story
I mean,
doesn't matter.
I'm thinking
He's
narrowing
definitely
it
on
down
drugs.
to white or black.
Yeah, I'm thinking Caucasian myself.
It's
You're
definitely
going with
not.
Caucasian?
I ain't never seen a black guy drive a Hyundai.
No,
That's all white people.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm saying
I'm
black guy.
No, I'm gonna say white guy.
Okay.
I say black guy because he didn't know that Hyundais aren't great cars.
It's a white dude. It's
Yes,
an older white
alright,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
White people
No,
are
of course they know.
Yeah.
They only buy cars.
The master race, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah. I love Florida. That's the only state that allows all these stories to come out constantly.
It's the dick of the nation,
it's,
dude. It's literally
It's
shaped
not
like a
really.
cock.
I think we probably would have worse stories in LA. It's just that we're not allowed to report.
I would say
right
that
away.
actually,
Yeah.
Like you
we
can't
see-
get it all the stories like they can.
Yeah, we see so much crazy shit here. We don't even tell the police. We're just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
yeah. There's a guy shitting over there on the fucking bus bench again.
Yeah.
Whatevs.
Oh, there's a guy stabbing another guy. Ah, it's cool. They're homeless. Fuck them. Who cares? See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please die.
That's called Darwinism. Take each other out. I love it. That's what I say. You know why I support Donald Trump, and I've always supported him before he was even the president?
Yeah.
It's because they asked him what he would do if, like, China got an A-bomb or something like that. It's like, well, I let them have an A-bomb, and then they'll go bomb Japan or one of our other enemies and take out 2 of them at once. I was like, that's a fucking great idea.
Is that what
That's
he said?
really smart. I'm not quoting verbatim, obviously.
China already has nukes, though.
Whoever, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like,
God.
Oh, yeah.
whatever. That was how he was gonna be. That's his diplomacy. Overseas, like, well, let them blow each other up. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I got another race off, guys.
God
Okay,
damn, woman.
Yeah, I like this.
one
I got a
too.
good race off.
This is fun.
All right. So I don't have a fucking car, so I have to Lyft or Uber here, and I called Lyft like 3 times. They canceled on me. It was too far away. I canceled on them. So the third guy that I get had 5 different rides just to get here today.
Okay.
Third guy I
Wow.
get fucking calls me, and he's like, he's like yelling at me, and he's 3 blocks away. But it's
He's Asian.
Yeah, that
that was a giveaway. That was a giveaway.
No,
That was a giveaway.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But he's like, he says he's there. He's 3 blocks away. I was like, dude, you're not at 574 Grand. I'm like, do you want me to meet you? I'm like, I don't understand. I've already been waiting 20 minutes now at this point.
Yeah.
I called the car at like 5:45, and I'm like, okay, So I call him again. Same thing. He picks up. Okay. You fucking crazy fucker. And I was like, you know what? I don't need this guy to call. And then I look at the thicken rate. It's 4.7. So basically, I'm just being racist. Asians are the worst fucking drivers,
Jesus
dude.
Christ, yeah.
The worst
And
fucking
4.7 is a
drivers.
pretty bad
And also,
rating.
like, he didn't, like, usually, like, a lot of
Yeah.
Chinese people will shorten their names to, like, Bill or, like, Jane or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
no, this guy's name was, like, 10 letters.
Oh, jeez.
It was, like,
yeah.
XHJR. I'm like, what? How does that even, that's not a name. Like,
Yeah,
make it
that's-
Bill.
Yeah.
Like, do everybody a favor. Yeah.
Must have been like Sri Lanka
Sorry,
or
anyway.
something.
That wasn't even really a race off. That was more of a rant off.
Yeah.
I
It
was
a
really pissed.
personal anecdote.
Fucking
Alright, I got
canceling
one.
those motherfuckers next
I
time.
got one. Texas man sentenced to 50 years for stealing $1.2 million worth of food in fajita heist.
This is a race off?
You gotta love fajitas.
Fajita heist.
Yeah,
From
it's
where,
like-
though? Like a grocery
Yeah,
store?
what?
Or a...
Because
A
fajitas
restaurant.
are like,
I-
you gotta make it.
Yeah, it's
just
a lot of
had-
work.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
ingredients.
I hope he stole a skillet
w-
too.
I
Yeah.
will answer
Yeah.
the question real quick.
It's fucked otherwise.
Mexican.
Anyone else? Wanna
I'm
throw
going with Mexican
throw
too.
their sombrero in the ring.
It's a dude, how much? Something over $1 million.
$1.2 million.
In fajita heist. How did he do that?
He was acting as a public servant at the time. He was employed at a juvenile detention center. So he was like placing orders for fajitas using county funds and then selling them for his own profit, not for resale, probably said on the package. But
Oh,
you know.
damn.
Wow.
All right, I'm going with, gosh.
It's 100% Mexican. And by the way, you can probably buy it on a fucking blanket
Yeah.
in my old neighborhood.
I would say
right on the
probably
sidewalk.
Mexican or like Cuban or something. Nah, I'm
So
Mexican.
you want a
Not
fajita or
white-
do you want
it's
a
not
Dora
white.
the Explorer
Yeah.
DVD?
Definitely some type of Hispanic, but Mexican, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It is.
Gilberto
It better
Escamilla.
be.
53.
I love it.
Yeah.
My
Nice
dad
job.
used to feed the
1.2
jail
million.
for
That
a
dude
minute.
was balling. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like I kind of respect the hustle part of it. You know,
Yeah.
he was like, I'm not just gonna steal him. I'm just gonna steal him so that I can like sell him at a better rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, they give you a lot of money too. When my dad fed the jail people, I remember like that was when we were like bawling. I was like, "This is fucking awesome," and you just feed them garbage, literally. Like they don't give a shit about people behind bars. And my dad's like,
Yeah.
they were still
Why
eating
should
probably
they?
better than ever, but like he's like, "Oh yeah, they gave him all this money, but that
Three
money's
hots in the cot, am I right, guys?
it's gonna cover."
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
gonna. They pay you way over the amount that you actually need. So
Yeah.
that guy's probably like buying his own shit and giving them just caca on a plate, you know. Which
yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Hey, Joe, you ever been arrested?
Yes.
You been to jail, Chicago jail?
Yeah, for like an hour
Okay.
or so. I have a DUI.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not fun. I
Yeah.
thought you'd have a fun story. Never
No,
mind.
it's like,
It's sad.
yeah, it sucks. Yeah. I don't have like a fun arrest.
Was it here or is it out?
No, that was in Chicago in the suburbs. Yeah. Yeah, out here. No, I've stayed out of trouble out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where in the
Good.
burbs did you used to live?
I lived. The town I'm from is called Park Ridge. It's like a northern suburb.
Okay.
Borders the city. It's near like O'Hare Airport.
Taylor used to live. My boyfriend. I mean, I lived in Illinois, but nowhere near Chicago. He lived in Lake Zurich,
Okay. Yeah.
Barrington area.
Yeah, it's a little further north, but
Further
yeah,
north,
not
okay.
too far away.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's a nice area.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any crazy. Yeah, I wasn't that wild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just kind of rebelled by like drinking a lot. That was my thing. I was never a
It's gotta
violent
be
guy,
a
so I
drinking
never
town,
got.
right?
Oh yeah,
Like a big drink.
big time. Yeah, I never was like
that
a fighter.
Drinking and
in
eating.
town. Hell yeah, it's a
I
drinking
feel like
town.
everybody from the Midwest, in particular from Chicago, like when I saw your Joe Eats thing, I'm like, he's definitely from Chicago. I
Yeah.
already know. And I'm like, it's just the whole eating thing. Like, people know how to eat good out
Yeah,
there.
there's a
Like, we
passion
do.
for food. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Big time.
Italian
It's
beef.
fucking cold
Yeah.
out, man. What else
Yeah.
are you going to do? You better be eating good food,
Yeah,
at
exactly.
least. And people are really nice, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I miss it.
Yeah.
It's good
Good
time.
record stores, cheap record stores. I used to live in Chicago, no big deal.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that.
Just showing off, no big deal.
Okay.
All I did was go to Reckless Records. They had 2 locations. I just took turns going to the other one. You get like vinyl for $1. It's used, so it should be $1. Now you buy vinyl here in Los Angeles like $30 fucking for
Really?
a record. Yeah, it's
What?
crazy. It's disgusting. No madness.
That is.
Yeah, fuck this world. Anyway, when I go on my shooting spree, the whole time I'll just be screaming, "Vinyl records should be $10 and no more." Anyway, also fuck the Jews, but I have a lot of different things that I'll be shooting about.
Joe's face is like, I don't know why I did this. This is so bad. I need to leave.
We really should recommend people watch the thing before we ask them. Be like, you should
Yeah.
watch one of our YouTube clips and then say no.
Decide what you
No,
want to
I
do.
like the just say what you feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel bad
Yeah.
about lots of things. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I always suggest it to like my Uber drivers. They're like, "Oh yeah, really?" Because I'll just like small talk or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's really offensive. You know, I'm like, what do
Yeah,
you
I think
actually
Uber
listen, like,
drivers would be into this podcast.
Oh, hell
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
you're stuck
Hell
in
yeah.
traffic. You hate
Absolutely.
everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like,
You hate your passengers, so you just crank this fucking shit up.
oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. You have
That
some
would be
cunt in the back.
hilarious.
Me.
Oh, it'd be
Just
perfect.
fucking trolling your passengers constantly.
Yeah, dude.
Just fucking
It'd be like a
horrific
social experiment or something
Yeah.
like that, like Cash Cab.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when
think we can
when
get
I
him to
used
leave.
when I did Uber a few years ago, I used to listen to sports talk radio,
Oh, nice.
and then you make the people listen to it, and then some would complain, some wouldn't.
I love watching sports guys get interviewed on TV. Well, you know, God was smiling down on us today, and blah, 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 blah. All you did was throw a ball around, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It ain't rocket science. What are we talking
Well,
about
they
here?
question them. They're always like, yeah, so like, what are they going to say? They're like, all they do is do sports.
Yeah.
They just want to put a microphone in their face. I'm like, let them breathe, dude. They're excited.
Yeah.
What else are they going to say?
I love it.
It's not their job.
I think we should start as a new thing for this podcast is that if we do a really good episode, we should pour Gatorade all over the guest. What do you guys think?
I mean,
it'd be fun,
Yeah. Troll drink like the Juggalos.
Gatorade. Oh,
Gatorade,
Yeah, they
that's for
drink
pussies.
Fago. That's a
Yeah.
little too.
Fago?
Yeah.
Fag.
I don't know what that.
We need like something, I don't know, Trollo or.
Like Rolo, like liquid Rolos.
Trollo, like Drano?
What
or
is
Drano
a good,
on
what
them?
would be a good
Everybody
mixed
starts
drink for
losing their
this?
hair. It starts disintegrating.
What do you guys like to? What do you guys like?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Love tequila. So
What do you guys like to drink when you're trolling?
Definitely tequila, whiskey if I want to
For
lose
sure.
some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Um,
whiskey's a
Yeah.
big time troll drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
hit you in the middle.
Monster. I think Monster Energy drink is also
Yeah.
controlling.
Yeah.
Controlling
Yeah.
fuel. I have
Yeah,
to say,
vodka, Red Bull's probably.
vodka and Monster
Yeah,
is a
me too.
good ass drink. If you just
Vodka
want to
Red
get
Bull is
drunk
so
alone at home.
disgusting.
I've never done vodka monster.
It's the shit, dude. Monster, first of all, I think just tastes great. It's awesome.
You got to do the flavored Red Bull. You got to
I
do
had,
the
like,
blueberry
5 in
or
my
like
fridge
the.
for a year.
There's blueberry Red Bull.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
even know
really
that.
good. There's like a lemon one, lemony Lleshi one. There's. If you're gonna do Red Bull, that's what you should do with it. Or if you do it, you do a splash of cranberry, splash of orange juice. You can't just have it with. It's so disgusting. It's so vile. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know how people drink it. Sorry. Stop drinking that.
I'm sober now anyway, so it's not
Good.
that matters.
He was
That's how
passing
come I've
some
been
kidney
losing
stones.
weight that no one gives a fuck about. Not a big deal.
I'm just
Dude, I
glad
put
you
on
survived.
so much weight in the last 2 years because all I was drinking was wine, like all day, like every day.
Oh, wow.
Drinking a bottle of it. Had a lady
middle-aged
person,
woman.
and we would just drink wine together. It was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie, dude. We'd be like drinking wine and watching the Food Channel with the sound off and complaining about it.
What was your wine?
Whatever is the cheapest,
Oh,
Yellowtail or whatever.
Alright.
And-
Yeah, he's
I will
disgusting.
say this: if people are
Fair
actually
foot.
into wine, the Francis Ford Coppola, terrible movie director, but what a winemaker! This guy can make a great cab. Also,
Yeah.
the wine at Olive Garden, the house wine at Olive Garden is really good. I'm not joking at all.
Never
Joe, where do you go
dabbled in
get authentic Italian food? Is it Olive Garden? Because that's where I go.
that. I've actually been there only once, and
Really?
it
What?
was it's not.
I
not-
love it.
it's
You don't
not
like the
good.
breadsticks?
You don't like unlimited
Yeah.
breadsticks? What the
What's
fuck's
wrong
wrong
with
with
you?
you?
No, it's not. No, there's more. There's actually a great place in Santa Monica. Is my favorite Italian spot. It's called La Vecchia. It's on Main Street.
You ever been to
Vecchia?
Pinocchio's?
Yeah,
I
best
think I know what you're
Italian.
talking about, but I've never been in there. I think I've just drove. I live
yeah,
in Venice.
it's
I'm always-
fantastic. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like Main and whatever that street is, Ocean Park. It's right by
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Vecchia.
that's like I think the best
Really?
Italian I've had out here. Yeah, it's fantastic.
And you're basing that solely on how good their breadsticks are?
Yes, and they're also unlimited. No, actually, they put a limit. No, but
They do limit it there. Stop eating our breadsticks, you fat fuck. You get 12, and that's it.
They always make stuff that you don't really want unlimited, like breadsticks. Okay, sure,
It's
I'll
supposed
have a
to fill
couple.
you
Like if
out,
it's
dude.
for the table
yeah,
and
you're
stuff.
full.
Yeah, you get full off the fucking cheap shit, or they have unlimited soup bowls. I'm like, I don't want unlimited chicken tortilla. Like,
Ew,
can we have
yeah.
that with like wings or like chicken, like stuff that you actually want to eat,
Yeah.
not
Fat
Carbs.
people do want to eat that shit.
They love
though.
bread. Yeah, we
I mean,
talked
it's
about
like, yeah, you're going like, what are it's unlimited breadsticks and unlimited pasta. Obviously, they don't give a shit. They're just giving you a bunch
Oh,
But
of
also,
shit. to
and
eat.
it's dumb that they say that because every Italian restaurant that you go to, you'll get bread.
and
It's
homemade
not-
bread,
yeah,
like the sliced
homemade
kind
bread.
with the olive
Like
oil and
you
all
finish
that
the
stuff.
basket, they're bringing another basket of bread.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
they don't
but
need to
the-
say like who's advertising their bread.
yeah.
Like that's how you know a restaurant sucks if they're talking about their bread, unless
Yeah.
it's a sandwich spot.
Yeah.
Or an
Maybe
Italian
there's-
restaurant, the bread is a given
yeah.
There's
at
no-
any real
And
Italian
those are
restaurant.
sticks, bread sticks.
And then you
so
get
they're
the-
not even like the real
Yeah,
bread.
you don't get the olive oil and the parmesan
Yeah.
and dip the nice
Oh,
Italian
that's
bread.
so
That's
good.
what I
It's
mean.
nice and warm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the jam.
Yeah,
Not-
but
not
do they
to
treat
hate
you
on
like
Olive Garden, I
family?
mean,
Do they
it's
treat
a-
you like family? You know, one time I got a hand job at the Olive Garden. I did feel like I was family.
It doesn't count if you jerk
Anyway.
off in a booth by yourself with your
No, it's
cheap
not
ass
true.
wine and
It's not
breadsticks.
true. Actually, the kind of women I date, they get so happy that they got brought to the Olive Garden that they will jerk. They have jerked me off under the table. It was like, thank you for bringing me to the Olive Garden. I'm like, no big deal.
Yeah, a good-
I had
a
$40
good
in my
booth
wallet,
jerk is
just
probably-
burning a hole in there.
Nice.
You're
She had to
definitely
pay her for her
not-
own house wine though.
Yeah, you're not the only person though getting jerked off at the Olive Garden.
That's why I
for
said it's
sure.
like
Yeah,
family.
Yeah.
Anyway,
God.
guys. Yeah, Pinocchio's in Burbank. Have you been there before?
I've heard of it.
Joe's got to eat there,
Never
my
been
friend.
there.
Joe eats Pinocchio.
Is that
It's
a good
yummy.
pizza spot?
I haven't
He's
had the
lying.
pizza to be honest with you. I've only had the pasta there, but
Okay.
the pasta's fucking awesome.
All right.
Also, Artie, strongest
the
man in the
basic
world, ate there the
spaghetti.
last time I was there. I don't know if you knew that is, but it's kind of a big deal. He was also in the movie Halloween, the remake,
Who?
the third remake.
Who are
They
you
keep
talking about?
remaking Halloween as if it was a good movie. Artie, strongest man in the world. Does anyone watch Adventures of Pete and Pete? Am I
Artie?
the oldest guy here? All right then.
Yeah,
I remember that show, but
He was the latently gay dude that was just hanging around two children all the time, like it's no big deal, dressed like a superhero, which is basically just wearing a towel as a cape and wearing
don't
like
remember.
long johns, whatever. I can't enjoy TV shows from my childhood because now I see how creepy and pedophilic they are, and like,
yeah, a lot
where
of
are
them
these
pretty
adults
creepy.
hanging around children all the time? I fucking hate kids. Like, what do you? If you come into my garage and you're a kid, I fucking kick you out. I don't fucking hang out with you and give you
Yeah.
a soda and be
Yeah.
like, let's go on an adventure together, son. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm an adult trying to do adult stuff. I'm trying to huff gasoline in here. Get the fuck out. I'm huffing gasoline and listening to Olivia Newton-John. Get the fuck out of here.
What about Pee Wee Herman?
Well,
mean,
another creep.
My
He got
older
busted for
brother
child
loved
porn.
him.
I watched
Does
that
anyone remember when
show.
he got busted for child
He was
porn?
so
We all just looked the
weird.
other way.
Yeah.
No
That's why I
big
thought it was
deal.
funny.
It was a
but
funny
Did he get
show.
busted for child
Yeah.
porn?
He got busted for child porn after he got busted for jacking off in a movie theater for gays.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, there was this. There was also what was the second thing? The
Well,
trial.
he alleges that he just happens to be an art collector, and it turns out all his art's naked kids. Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's crazy how that happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, by the way, just as an FYI for our listeners, if you want to like be chilled to the fucking bone, look up. There's an article which shows it's like from The Guardian or something from like 2013. This just flew under the radar. I don't know how no one saw this, but there's an article from The Guardian where they went into Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch and just filmed all the weird secret rooms in there. That motherfucker was not just fucking kids. He was like a fuck kid factory in there. He was like he was producing harm at an alarming rate in there. There'd just be like rooms full of dolls and toys and all the latest toys, and then like another room full of like rope and
What?
Dude, Michael Jackson was fucked up. There's a reason why they called him Wacko. All right, that's all.
I
So
think
anyway,
he
I
was
want to destroy all of your childhood
stuck in his
heroes.
childhood because he got probably molested. I know he got the fuck
He
out
most
by
certainly
his
did get
father.
molested, but
but
that
I
doesn't make it
think
okay to molest a bunch of other
That's
kids
the only
later.
reason why he wanted to hang out with only children.
Mhm.
Because I don't know. I don't know. if
Everyone is in an abusive relationship with Michael Jackson. We just don't want to believe that he was a tyrant. But let me tell you, all of your heroes are fucking tyrants. You don't want to know anything about their private lives.
You know what? I
Oh.
blame the parents. I really do. My mom wouldn't be like, "What? You
I
want to
don't
hang out
blame
with
Joe
a fucking
Jackson. All the beautiful
dude?
music that
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
You're a
gave us.
child.
Thanks, Joe. Beat the shit out of him some more, man.
Yeah.
Jackson 5 ruled. They ruled. They're fucking awesome.
We're good.
I wish my dad had molested me so I wouldn't have to be a fucking loser comedian. I want to fucking sing and dance. God damn it.
That's
what
the
if
magic
you never
ingredient.
make it? What if you just molested you for nothing?
Well, at least I got something to show for it. A little jizz on the wall. I don't know. That was
Yeah,
the other
shit.
thing.
I mean, think about those fuckers. There's got to be a bunch of people out there who are
The
like,
majority of
I
people,
fucked
the
up.
majority
Yeah,
of people don't
they-
overcome
yeah,
it.
it sucks.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
You need to almost
they
all
go
of
for
them.
their career in showbiz, but they just like end up getting sidetracked and sucking dick for the rest of their life.
Yeah, they just end
It
up killing
happens.
themselves with drugs or with a bullet or strangling themselves or I don't know how the fuck people kill themselves nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Not
Yeah.
enough.
Not enough, right? Overpopulated.
Too many
Yes.
people.
You
Too
know,
many
people are always
fucking
sad
people.
when a comedian dies around here. I'm like, One more slot up in the lineup.
I mean, come on. As if any of these losers who have died would have ever been competition to
Yeah, I
anyone.
know.
I mean, get real. I mean, I don't want to shit on the dead, but they all sucked. They all sucked. Anyway.
Oh man.
Only the
Yeah,
good
it's-
die young. Except if it's the open mic scene. Do you guys want to hear the first joke I ever wrote? This is the first joke I ever wrote and
Yeah.
performed. Billy Joel once saying that only the good will. Billy Joel this is the first joke I wrote. I still don't know how to say it. Billy Joel saying only the good die young, and that's why Dennis Leary is gonna live forever. Anyway,
That was your first
I
joke.
feel like
Yeah.
I remember you telling that.
I probably did. Probably did. Do you have any jokes? You wanna tell us? We're really running out of stuff to talk about.
What was your first joke?
That's a really good question.
Did you bomb the first time you were on stage, or did you kill?
I
That's
did
a
pretty
good
good
question.
because I actually had like a lot of friends come out. And
What's it like to
support.
have friends? Wait, you're a comedian who has friends. This is a fucking
Well, because
anomaly.
it was in Chicago, so that's where all my friends were, and so they knew that I was doing it. It was at a cool bar too, so
Mhm.
some of them already hung out there anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
I had like a crowd of like 20 people watching.
That's
so it was fun.
awesome.
So then,
Holy crap!
but then you're like, oh man, this is gonna be pretty easy.
Yeah.
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 You don't
Not so
necessarily
much.
want that impression.
How
But-
long was it until they just stopped going to any of your things and you were just?
Alone.
Not that long. It was pretty quick.
Yeah. They go to like 2 or 3, and then you're like, oh, now I'm gonna find out what it's really like.
Yeah,
On
2,
my
3
own
tops.
again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first time
Alone
was,
again.
It was nice.
Naturally.
It was nice having that support.
The first time I went on stage, basically, I just wanted to see if I could do it. I was like, do I have the nerve to do
Me
it?
too. I had to
And
have
if-
like 3 beers
See,
before I went out.
I had 2 Sparks. I was drinking a Sparks on stage. You guys remember Sparks?
No, what is that?
What the fuck? Is
Sparks
that the
it's
sister of
malt-
Zima?
It's malt liquor, yeah, basically.
Is this in Louisiana?
hmm And I thought if I did well, I would have never done stand-up again, and that's the truth. But not only did I not do well, but I was so hated by all the comics and the audience members that I was like, fuck you. I'm coming back every week. I'm coming back, and you're just
Yeah.
going to suffer through it,
Stick it to 'em,
motherfuckers.
man.
And
So you
that's
operate out of
still why-
spite, not ambition. I
still
love
why I
that.
still do it, man. Still what I do. I get if you actually watch me do stand up and I'm killing, I get mad at the crowd and I start throwing jokes in that they don't like on purpose.
What
to
is
see,
wrong
like,
with you?
Mentally ill. Well, actually, do you guys want to get into my psychology a little bit for why I'm so fucked up? When I was in high school, I didn't have any friends, but like we had 2 lunches. So Monday and Friday, I had a group of friends in the band. Got rejected by the band.
Oh my god.
I had a group of
Yeah,
friends in the
that's
band that they wanted me to entertain them
I
on
would
Mondays
do
and
the same.
Fridays.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you would have rejected me.
I-
On Mondays and
Probably.
Fridays, they made me entertain them. I was their fucking dancing monkey, and I would tell them jokes and be funny. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they ate in the band room, and I just sat by myself and stared into fucking space for lunch. This is why I hate everyone who laughs at me. It's like, I'm not a joke to you. I'll fucking show you.
Oh, that
So-
sucks.
Nah, that's just how I am. That's why I gotta be trolling 24/7.
Well, yeah, because like if you get laughs, you think they're laughing at you.
They
That's-
were laughing at me. They didn't respect me. If I was their fucking
No, but
friend, they would
I'm
make
talking
me eat
about
lunch
on
3 days a week.
stage though. So it just
It feels the same way, dude.
Oh,
feels
that
the same way.
sucks.
It does suck.
yeah.
Stop being a faggot.
I don't know
dude.
what to tell you.
No.
It's never gonna change. It's how I
Yeah,
am.
no, you're just being gay. You
No,
gotta
it's not
stop.
gay at all,
You gotta
dude.
stop. You gotta
It's not gay at
stop.
all.
Yeah, I mean, maybe go to a doctor.
Get up off your knees.
Dude, if I corrected this problem, I wouldn't get on stage ever again. There'd be no reason to. I'm in a battle with the world.
Yeah,
That's where I choose the
I
battlefield.
know a lot of people think that about like therapy and shit like that, but I think in reality, it only tells you why you're like doing shit, but it's pretty hard to actually change your
Oh, yeah, they
behavior.
don't help you
So
correct
now
it.
you just know why you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh,
It is
cool,
true.
thanks, doc.
Yeah.
Like,
It is true.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh,
yeah.
I know
Makes
I'm
sense.
shit and I can't stop it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a therapist, but I thought about doing like the hypnotherapy thingy to like just
'Cause you
quit
believe in
smoking.
magic?
Oh, from it. smoking.
Yeah, I just want to see what would happen. Like I'm like
Yeah.
if I could actually go under and be like, what the fuck, and
We're
like
hypnotized by TV all the time. I bet it would work.
no, not really. But
Sure
just
we
to see what's
are.
wrong with me, I'm like, why am I
Have
like?
you looked at our
Yeah.
YouTube videos? They're very hypnotic. I do that on purpose.
Yeah.
There's flashing lights.
Very
Yeah,
true.
they're
That's very
seizure
true.
You
inducing.
can't look away,
Like,
baby.
Yeah.
Children should not.
Children should be
Well,
watching
my
it
look, I'd
anyway.
probably just get raped or something when that happens. Then I'd be even more crazy. So.
Yeah, that's all I need is get hypnotized and be like, oh, wait a second. I'm way more fucked up than I thought I
Wait a
was.
second,
Yeah.
I
I'm
thought
gay.
I was molested. I was molested all fucking throughout my childhood.
I don't even want
I
to know
should
that.
have buried that even deeper. Yeah, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that at all.
Man.
Anyways, I'm cutting the part out where I talked about myself. So, don't ever speak
So
of
the
it
whole
again.
podcast.
Oh.
I have-
a little passive aggression.
I have the troll of the week.
Let's hear it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Christmas is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Christmas Day parade, and this man stood outside, and he was like, "Santa's not real. Santa's fake. Santa's not real." And made all these little kids cry in Florida. He's a troll of the week.
Why is it always Florida?
Because that's where I get all
That's
the
the
good
dick,
stories
of,
from.
the nation, dude.
Mm.
That's the
where
kind
the
of place
stories
where
are from.
Kid Rock and Ted Bundy are
Yeah.
from. You know what I mean? It's not really. Something's wrong with the water in there.
It's very true.
Spoiling Santa is rough.
But all
Like,
kids are already
there was
scared
a-
of
there was
Santa
a-
anyway.
There was a
But they
priest
believe
who
him.
did that at my church years ago.
Really?
Yeah, during the homily in Mass. He said something like, well, we all know it's actually our parents that bring the gifts and not Santa Claus. And then it was kind of a shock throughout
Got
the
quiet.
crowd.
Yeah. I rippled throughout the crowd.
A
Hush.
murmur.
Yeah. What you're
Yeah, there was
saying.
there was a bit of a murmur. Yeah, there's murmuring going on.
That's perfect. That's what the Catholic Church is for. To crush your soul.
I told my cousins when I was a kid, but I didn't know that
They didn't.
they didn't know. Because I grew up as a Jew, and they didn't. So I was just talking to them, and they were like talking about Santa Claus, and I was like, Santa Claus not real. And they were like, huh? You know? And
probably
I
got
got
How
in
old were you?
trouble.
Oh, because of you
Yeah.
never acknowledged Santa, so
Yeah.
you,
Santa
Yeah.
was a false
Yeah.
deity.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
False messiah.
No, I didn't even know anyone believed in him.
Oh wow!
I believe in him
What an
still.
ignorant
I
guy.
think you're gonna do okay, Santa.
But I got in trouble for their lie.
Damn. Well, yeah. I mean, we tried to keep
Bullshit.
it going as long as we could for like my little sister, but
Did you crush her dream eventually?
yeah. I mean, you kind of just figure it out. Yeah.
Kind of look at her
Yeah.
like all happy one day, and you're
Yeah.
like, "What can I do to fucking ruin this?"
No, it's got to
Hey,
come
by
out
the
in
way,
an argument, you know?
yeah.
Like, you ate the last fucking Oreos, you bitch.
Santa's not real. All right, we got like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I got to take pictures too.
Should I do one more race off?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, that's fun, right?
Yeah.
Woman claims she failed drug test because of her weave.
Oh, it's black.
Yeah, what is it, Joe?
Black.
What is it?
Black girl.
Yeah, of course it is.
Is there a
That was
hard
it.
one to where we
How many
actually
real
Yeah.
life story ones
where
are
you have to
pretty good.
sound racist? Like,
Yeah.
because there's really
You
no,
had a really good car one time.
there's really no
Somebody
yeah.
driving the car with
There's
a
no
sticker.
giveaways, so then you just sound.
Do you
like,
remember what I'm talking
I
about?
think they're just phoning it in this week.
Yeah, and mine wasn't really a race off; it was a rent off.
Well, I have other ones, but they're just not that great. But I mean, we can try. Man sentenced to 40 years for plotting to bomb Target stores to disrupt stock prices.
White guy.
Jew. Jew. It's gotta be a Jew.
Yeah,
and then he's gonna
yeah,
buy a
that's-
bunch of Target stock, and then it's gonna rebound.
Elon
Yeah,
Musk.
yeah, it has. Yeah,
Elon
white.
Musk.
White. Yeah, white. I'd say white. Yeah.
You say white and you say Jew. You say it was Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I think this dude's white. Mark Charles Barnett.
Yeah, that sounds
That
white.
sounds
That's
pretty
about
white.
as white
There's no
as it gets.
Jew. Mark Charles Burnett.
It's not like Goldberg or
Steven.
something like that.
No.
Goldbergstein.
Yeah.
You know, my real name is Joseph P. Larkin Steinberg. But it sounded too Jewy, so.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Dude, he was sentenced to 40 years in prison for this.
Wow.
Plotting to place
Don't fuck with
bombs in
Target.
Target.
Don't fuck with those Jews' money, man. You know what I'm
Don't fuck
saying,
with
bro?
the Target.
Jesus. Yeah, 40 years.
All along the eastern seaboard.
Jesus.
This dude had a fucking plan. He was arrested for attempted arson, possession of an unregistered destructive device, and making an unregistered destructive device.
Good Lord.
Are we allowed to do anything in this country anymore? Jesus
You gotta
Christ.
register
Jesus.
your destructive device.
Yeah. I'm registering it at Target in their gift registry.
Putting it on hold.
Well, all right. I guess we got to get out of here. Joe, it was super fun talking to you.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah,
I
thank you
feel
guys
like we
for
learned a
having
lot
me.
about you, but not really. A little bit we learned.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
We learned something.
It was
Okay.
fun, guys. Thank you.
Okay. We'll try to have you back, but we have a lot more important people in the meantime.
Oh, shit.
We have to get
there's
Andy,
a lot of big
Andy
stars
Dick's
out
son.
here.
He's coming down here. I don't think he still does comedy anymore. That's why I said no. But he's still more important than you, Joe.
Thanks.
Thank you, Joe.
Just
And
kidding.
check
Thanks,
out
Joe.
Joe's Instagram.
Yeah, Joe eats. Joe eats.
Joe Marrese, right? Marrese. Keep
Thank
on
you,
trolling.
guys.
Keep on trolling. All right, we're gonna try to get a couple photos real quick.
Sure.
Guys, I
It's
didn't
way
even
too
pee
hot in
earlier
here.
because
We'll
I
go
took a
outside.
shot. What a fucking loser. All right.